well, best player in Massachusetts.
Is XL Massachusetts?
That's XL's Massachusetts. I think DM's like slightly better right now.
I mean,
I think it's real close.
for me personally,
And
I got an XL over DM.
That's valid. I think those two are definitely top two, and I'm not counting Mars because he's like not active
Yeah, he's
right
not
now.
like playing. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the only other person in that competition right now, like in that conversation, is like you said, XL, and I think you can make arguments in either direction. But regardless, in this match, I would give DM favoritism here, but he has been playing some odd characters. Yeah, he's been playing the PT. I've seen that a lot. I haven't seen Steve or Pyra or
Steve,
just come out.
Pyra, Pikachu,
Mewtwo.
Pikachu.
Oh,
I haven't characters we haven't seen.
yeah. Okay. But yeah, we do see the PT, which we did see from him a little bit before the pandemic, right?
Yes.
But not very often, really only as a counter pick for very specific matchups, of which Peach was not one.
Right. I believe last night at GU, he played a
At GU?
plethora. Or was it one up?
Yesterday
No.
was up
Tuesday. Excuse me.
Tuesday at GU.
Tuesday at GU, he played a plethora of characters.
Yeah.
Pichu was one of them, Chrom another. So,
Yeah, so Pichu Crom, and he did end up getting 5th at that time,
right.
as opposed to the top 1 or 2 finish that we probably would traditionally expect from DM.
Right. He is indeed, I believe he is the one seed for this tournament. So.
I would expect him to be, yeah, because XL's not here, so who else would you put over him?
Exactly.
But yeah.
I think there's like a few people approaching like XL and DM's level, and I think those people are like Brevity, Nuggets, Falca.
I like that. I like that too. I like that.
And there are people approaching that level. Like there's like a lot.
There's also people getting close to that level, like KOM, Mr. B, people like that.
XL, Captain Q.
Captain Q, yeah. I'm so happy Q's like playing the game as opposed to like playing Incineroar.
I love watching him play, but he's not on the screen right now.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about him though. What we do need to talk about is this Pokemon trainer currently with a full 1-stack lead over KOM's Peach.
Yeah. You haven't seen like the big Peach combos at like low percents.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
KOM has kind of been forced to make do with kind of these single hits, couple hit strings, because DM hasn't been giving him a whole lot of disadvantage.
The good thing about PT is you can be heavy at high percents and a tiny at low percents.
Yeah.
Where it's like people can't combo Squirtle for huge percents the way that they can combo Charizard.
Exactly.
And then Charizard's over here not being able to die.
Yeah, Charizard is just hanging out here at 188%, showing very little fear of death. So
Using that flamethrower the same way that Bowser uses
same way
Fire
Bowser
Breath.
would, yeah.
Yeah. It's not quite as good, but it's still pretty much a command grab where if you land directly on someone's shield, like they have no choice but to.
You're not gonna do as much damage as Bowser might, but you're still going to be able to do some damage with the Fire Breath.
Yeah.
Before they're able to get out. And we're gonna see 3 back airs into the dash tag here for 45%. Actually managed to get the reset with the down throw, still not back to neutral.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely looking to bring this back. Playing a little angry here.
Seems like he might be having a problem with what's been going on so far this game, but definitely
Good snipe.
could be a little bit too little too late. We'll see.
Oh, that one almost hit too, but fine with just.
Yeah, no, KOM has been so on point with his turn edge guards all night today. Like, it's been great. Really nice to see.
Nuggets had some good ones too.
Yeah.
Peaches are definitely scary in this region at this particular tournament too.
Yeah, the Peaches are going right now, but that Peach is going blasting off like Team Rocket. So, yeah, I'm going to take this game number 1 with the Charizard. With Charizard actually doing most of the work, unlike most of the times you see that wood screen.
Correct.
Yeah, Charizard putting in a lot of work here, not really leaving DM open to a lot of killing blows here from KOM. It will stay alive until almost 200%, in one case past 200%. So.
Now, did we see DM go like Ivysaur and Squirtle at like mid percents? Because I don't remember seeing that. I feel like it was mostly Charizard.
It was mostly Squirtle. Like, he would use Ivysaur to like escape kind of corner pressure situations.
Right.
But in general, neutral, we saw more Squirtle advantage, and later percents, obviously, we saw more Zard. But we don't see a lot of Ivy from DM's PC.
Squirtle is really good at just like poking shields and just kind of existing in your face.
His pressure is really solid. And Peach, kind of known as one of the anti-approach characters, right? That is really good at kind of shutting down your attempts to get in and then shutting you down and your buttons once you do get in. But Squirtle is one of the
Caught the jump there.
Yep, caught the jump here, and that's going to be a
Yeah.
wrap. Yeah, Squirtle is one of the very few characters that can actually like contest Peach's anti-approach game with their own approach.
Yep.
So,
There we see the flamethrower again.
you know, we see the flame, what you were talking about earlier with the flamethrower, kind of being a pseudo command grab for Charizard.
Yeah. It's really good if you think. I mean, like a lot of the time, if PT's landing on you, you gotta have to shield that. You gotta have to.
Yeah, exactly.
But Charizard having that is just so important. I don't actually see a lot of people use that.
Yeah, no. Well, because I feel like a lot of people see it and they're like, well, it's not as good as Bowser's. Guess I won't do it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Ooh, that's an atrocious get-up attack.
Yeah.
You see how small that was?
that's so tiny. But yeah, like, I feel like a lot of people are just like, well, it's not as good as Bowser, so I won't do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's another, like, that's a thing that I feel like a lot of people in Smash and the greater FGC have a problem with in general, is like loss aversion. Like, just because you're worse than like Bowser's Fire Breath doesn't mean you're a bad move, you know?
That's gonna be nasty.
Like, Fire Breath is a really high bar to compare to. So
Yes.
being a worse version of Fire Breath is still perfectly acceptable.
Yes, and it's on a better character.
Charizard, you think is better than Bowser?
PT.
I got you.
Like Bowser doesn't have the option to become Squirtle, so
Okay, but imagine.
he just becomes like baby Bowser.
Just press down, but you
Pichu
turn
sword.
into Pichu. But regardless, no Bowser's or Pichu's on the screen right now. Kind of an errant up smash, they're going to get punished with the down throw.
DM keeps just kind of like, as Squirtle, just throwing out aerials like retreating. And I don't know what Peach is supposed to really do about that. Because she doesn't have like like she has forward air, but that's too slow for her to catch Squirtle on the way.
Facing forward, she doesn't have great aerial pokes, and she also doesn't have a lot of burst range.
Yep.
So contesting like kind of space retreating pressure like that is really difficult, aside from just like taking away the space that they give up to do the pressure, and then trying to convert that into a corner pressure situation from there. But DM has kind of shut that down too, because he's been really good at these scramble situations and fighting his way out of the corner as well. So KOM like really isn't able to consistently get anything started against DM.
So that's going to have DM up 2.
Yeah, up 2-0 here. What is Pokemon Trainer? This Pokemon Trainer, a character that we have not seen aside from today very much in the last year and a half.
But a year and a half ago, I actually fought DM's Pokemon Trainer at Summit. It wasn't as good as it is now.
I would not imagine. I would not imagine.
DM definitely, improving with the rest of us. Just kind of,
Yeah, for sure. This is, oh wow. Down tilt off the ledge into the up smash. But yeah, no, DM, definitely I feel like New England as a whole is one of the fastest improving regions in the country right now. And I think that in order to like, he was at the top or close to the top before the time skip. In order to be at the top at that same level now, like that's just a testament to how he's improving as well. So
definitely.
You don't hear as much about it because his like relative position hasn't changed as much,
Yes.
so you don't think about it as much. But he's like very clearly getting better because he's still able to beat all these people who've improved
Being
so
a
much.
good player or like a high level player, you have to improve at a faster rate than everyone else to stay a high level player.
Exactly.
Let alone like to get
Beat everyone.
let alone become better.
Yeah.
Like rise in the ranks.
And that's something I feel like a lot of people miss, right, when they start thinking about rankings, is they're just like, oh, I just have to get better. Like, no, in order to get better results, you have to get better faster than the other people do.
Yep.
And if you're not, you're either going to stagnate or get relatively worse, even if your raw skill is increasing, because raw skill isn't a real thing, Like, there's no quantification of skill. So, yeah.
Because skill isn't just something that is always at a certain level. It's not like 50.
Yeah.
Let's just use numbers. Like it's not 50 all the time. It's just it keeps going up.
Exactly, and it's relative, or not it's relative. Skill's not relative, but the results that you see from that skill are going to be relative to the skill of the people around you.
Yep.
And I feel like that's what a lot of people miss when they are like trying to improve at fighting games, is they forget that they're not a vacuum. Like they don't exist in a vacuum. There's other people around.
Yeah.
But our little tangents aside, we've got KOM here with the first lead in this set, up pretty much an entire stock. Like he can kill DM with most anything here, but Charizard is on the screen, which means he can also die.
Yep, 39%. That's probably back row, back air percent.
Yeah, now it's not, but at this point, yeah, raw back air will start killing. Oh, that's a very unfortunate B reverse. I like the idea, but the spacing was just a little bit too far in for it to work.
That back air will take it, and we're going to game 4.
Going to game 4 here, yep.
Maybe KOM is figure something out here.
It's possible. At the same time, though, we do have to think that possibly here, and if not here, potentially if KOM manages to take this to a game 5, we do see the, we've got the laundry list of player picks here.
Yeah.
That could come out from DM, right? We've got Aegis, we've got Steve, we've got, of course, Pikachu, although I wouldn't expect that because both of the other two do better against Peach. But, yeah, like, PT definitely is one of his weaker characters, so I wouldn't expect him to stay on it if his back is against the wall in the potential game 5 situation.
2, 1, go!
So, KOM kind of dealing a little better with the aerial pressure from DM, but still dropping about 40%.
Yep.
Comparatively. But putting on his own 40%.
His own 40% with that combo out of the dash grab, and we still haven't seen, yep, nice stuff here from DM to manage to actually fight his way back into this neutral position. Like I said, just that's the thing that's been winning him so many of these interactions is just his ability as Squirtle to just box with Peach and come out on top.
Squirtle is Squirtle is a little weird, but he's also a very good character to like practice fundamentals with.
For sure.
Because he has like a very solid out of shield option. It's not like a huge range one. Like Nair out of shield, I think it's frame 5 out of shield. But
Nair is not frame 2, my friend.
it's not.
No.
Is it,
It's 6 out of shield, so frame 3. But yeah. So, there are not frame 2 aerials in this game except for Mega Man and Max Nair. So
Mega Man Nair.
yeah, and Mac Nair. But Mac Nair is not a move, so we don't talk about that. But regardless, though, we do see DM here with the first shot here of game number 4. On his last leg as far as the stock is concerned, though.
Good patience from KOM just waiting up the ledge roll, getting a Nair for his troubles.
Oh wow, that sucks. And there we see an instance
Yeah,
of what you were
I was
talking about.
just
like,
gonna say, yep.
It's just worse Fire Breath, because you can't do that to Fire Breath, for the most part.
Yes.
Because, like, if that happened to Bowser, I'd be like, oh, well, they held it too long. DM, like, let go of that almost as soon as he could, and still got punished.
He did hold on to it
So.
just for a little longer. Like, you kind of want to just, like, press it and maybe hold it for a second if they're getting hit. But other than that, you definitely need to let go.
Yeah, you gotta let go, man. You gotta let go.
The accident
Oh,
was
tries to
years
do
ago.
it again. Go into the back air here. Okay. Oh, that was a really cute anti-air. I like that. Notice he was trying to land on him with the Flame Breath, which has a hitbox in front of Charizard, but not below it.
Yep.
And, just runs real quick
a turnip.
underneath him. Throws that turnip up, gets an edge guard situation out of it. That was pretty neat. Oh, shoot. I thought that had to be, like, left DI. Like, that was tough.
Okay.
Anti-air with the F smash, or with the up smash, but it's going to be the sour spot.
That's actually a huge disjoint.
It's so big, dude.
Not something people usually talk about. Because it's pretty slow. It's not particularly great. But,
I mean, yeah, but neither is Pally up smash. Like, and it's not as good as Pally. So it's just the same kind of concept.
Yeah.
You know.
I wonder how active it is. Because it could be comparable to Power Up Smash. Oh! That Charizard up smash, quite potent.
Yep, for sure, no doubt
Okay.
about it.
Withdraw is another move that is, not a lot of people talk about. It's actually really hard to punish, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's difficult to punish for sure. Because it's not particularly unsafe on shield. And then if you, like, jump over it, you can jump on him, right?
Yes.
And then you can make him have to sit through that, like, 3 seconds of inlag.
Yeah.
But if you don't block it, like, cool, now you jumped over it, but, like, Squirtle's, he's still going. Like, he's still going that
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
So, like, good luck
And you
punishing.
can't hit him while he's still doing it. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just hit him.
While he's spinning, he's invincible. So, you gotta watch out there.
I mean, he takes damage. Like, he'll,
Yeah,
like,
he's got very heavy armor. Apologies.
yeah, it's... Like, he might... Sometimes if you hit him hard enough, he'll go in the opposite direction. which is a weird concept.
Stop battle.
Oh, we have Sonic Heroes on, and
Sonic Heroes.
it is game 5.
But we
and
do see the Pokemon
we're
trainer
sticking with
staying
the
out.
Pokemon trainer.
Yep.
This would be a big win for KOM.
This
if
would
he
be
can pull
big,
this
yeah,
out.
if he was able to pull this out for sure.
I'm not sure if he already has a win on DM, but another one is definitely something good.
No doubt, no doubt.
Oh. KOM has DM in the corner, but DM able to kind of just use that small stature to get underneath Peach.
For sure. What would you like to see from DM in this game number 5 to kind of like bring this set back into his control?
I think last game he might have switched to Charizard a little too early because he definitely took like 50% when he got grabbed as Charizard.
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time you want to switch to Charizard, especially in this matchup where like low percent punches are so potent. A lot of the time, wow, that didn't put him in a tumble. Charizard's bad. A lot of the time you want to switch to Charizard kind of after, you know, their most damaging combos will stop working on Charizard. Because that way you can put your longevity to use. But if you do it too early, like you said, like you'll just get hit and then take like a ton of damage for no reason.
So like, right here, DM's on Charizard, and like I think it's correct at this percent, but he did switch to Charizard around like 50 to 60%. I guess kind of just as an option of like disadvantage option.
Yep.
A lot of Pokemon trainers will do that, but recognizing both the situation you're in and the like ability to do it is something a lot of Pokemon trainers won't really have at like lower levels.
I mean, that's like a thing, honestly, in fighting games in general. Like, a lot of people will look at the situation that they're in,
So like Tag Fighter.
and then yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, that's a really good comparison. Because like a lot of people will look at the situation they're in, and they'll look at the situation that they'd like to be in, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna go there without any real plan of how to get into that situation.
Ooh.
You know?
Good strength from DM. Ivysaur here. We haven't seen the Ivysaur a whole lot this set.
Yeah, I expect him to switch off of Ivysaur pretty soon, possibly after this neutral win. No, it sticks with it for the reset. Nice stuff.
I don't mind it. I feel like this is, you know,
Yeah, no, this is another character that like
sword
does
character
pretty
versus
well.
Peach, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty well at keeping Peach out.
Great nair.
Really good at edge guarding, yeah, and I think this should be.
Wow, great recovery from KOM.
That's him back, yeah. I feel like that was a relatively easy down air, but I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been, but I feel like DM just kind of thought he was going to be next to ledge, but
That's fair.
good float to just avoid where Charizard was.
Yep. Well, actually, back here, that looked like either a true punish or like damn close to one on the turnip pull.
Yeah.
Which for like a frame 20 move like back there, that's actually really impressive because that means he read it in advance.
Yep. There's a withdraw. Squirrel did
like-
a little bit of damage there, but
Yep. You're taking a little bit of damage there, but ends
Yeah,
up definitely
okay.
winning that trade here with the.
trying to get back to Squirtle
Yeah.
is the reason for that. Charizard could switch.
Oh, up tilt into the grab, not quite gonna work. A little bit too much percent on KOM.
Huge reason you want to be staying Squirtle low percent. That down air into forward air would have definitely a Charizard.
Yep. See, and there you go. We see KOM actually turning around and shielding before the withdraw hits his shield, because Peach is able to punish it with full hop back air to shield, but isn't able to punish it if she's facing him, because forward air just isn't fast enough.
I think one Smash tuber did some thing about turning around before you shield, depending on what your out of field options are.
Yeah, no, it's very good, and that's
Oh,
almost gonna
that's
take
it.
it, and that's gonna be it. KOM beats
takes it over
DM
DM.
here. Yeah, amazing win for him.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Definitely adding to his resume of.
I
you
think
know,
that's a reverse 3-0, right?
No.
It was 1-1 at one
It
point?
was 1-1 and then yeah.
2-1, okay.
But yeah,
I'm
those
seeing things.
very solid addition to his resume of good results around New England. Now with a DM win to his name and also a guaranteed top 3 at BSB.
Oh my gosh. I got the song wrong. I'm a fake Sonic fan. I said Sonic Hero.